The blanket exercise is basically a teaching and learning tool. It's an exercise that tells the history of the relationship between Indigenous and non-Indigenous people. Some people will say that it's the story that has never been taught in the schools.
The goal of the exercise is to inform as well as educate anyone and everyone about historical trauma, what that means, and how that has affected Indigenous people.
You're not watching it on a screen, you're not reading it in a book, you're looking at other people's faces who are going through it with you. Even though it's a reenactment, it's still something you're going through together as a group of people, as human beings, not necessarily about our color of our skin or our age or any of those factors. It's like we're in this together.
I think the word we use is reconciliation, this idea of like building positive relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous people.
When I went through the experience as a participant, I just felt validated, I felt hurt, but I felt seen.
When we think about a lot of the health disparities that Indigenous people face today, a lot of it stems from historical trauma. And so by taking part in an abbey, you're learning the events that have happened that might have affected, what's going on today.
Whether you're a Native or non-Native, I think it really helps bridge gaps to help with healing, kind of reconcile the impacts of historical trauma, but also to bring people together and say this happened in history.
The Alaska blanket exercise has hit me in different ways each time. And there are times when, I'll start to tear up. Lots of other people have that same experience. Be prepared to get a raw background of the Alaska Native history and be prepared to cry, and that it's okay to cry.